Hey everyone, this is the Geeky Panda here on the Geeky Panda blog, bringing you guys another video commentary. This time, I'm doing some Rainbow Six Siege beta action. Yes, the beta has finally come out, and let us get into the action, or breaching, or whatever. But the topic I want to talk to you guys about is NDA, or what's known as a non-disclosure agreement, basically stating that you agreed to play, something like a beta or this game, but you must adhere to the rules at hand. Now, usually betas and alphas will have an NDA agreement depending on if it's public or not, and usually if it's a private closed beta or invite-only beta, then the NDA rules state that you cannot show any content, including video, pictures, streaming of the beta at all. Now, this usually means, if you are caught, you are probably, it really depends on the game company and how um, I should say, persistent. Yeah, persistent they are. But I've done game testing and for a few years ago, and I can say that some game companies go as far as if you post a video on the internet, they can literally track down what your character is, even if you like blot out that of your gamer tag and stuff. They can still figure it out, but what I've been talking about in particular is that recently, the past few days, the Rainbow Six Siege beta was under a technical beta right before the closed beta. Now, the technical beta is basically there to, iron out some details, try to figure out if the servers can handle the load of people coming on wanting to play, any bugs, new or old bugs that they can find. And it clearly stated that in the NDA, you cannot post pictures, you cannot post video content, you cannot stream this at all. You are invited to take part into a short testing phase before the closed beta goes full. Now, when the closed, since this is the closed beta, it's all ahead full. You can record footage, you can post pictures, you can talk about it, you can even stream it. But the technical beta, it was under lock and key almost. And it was funny because on Twitch, a lot of people, a good amount of them, were streaming the game on all three systems of PC, Xbox One, and the PlayStation 4. Now, the funny thing was that a small group of gamers initially started it more as a troll. Were telling people, hey, you're breaking the NDA rules. This is not allowed, or else you might get banned. Until later on, Ubisoft's community managers were part of the group, and basically their thing was they were trying to search out for any streamers on Twitch who were streaming the game illegally. And I was a part of that group. I was talking to a community manager from Ubisoft. I was helping the group out finding streamers on Twitch. And it was funny because we give them warnings like, hey, you're not supposed to do this. Here's a warning. Here's a link. And some of the people kind of, played smart and actually, took it down themselves. If not, the first they would get banned for 24 hours. The second offense would be 48 hours, and so on and so forth. But we were helping the community managers from Ubisoft out, just finding these people, and he was going through them, confirming that they were streaming the game, warning them, and if they didn't comply, bam, instant ban. Now, most of the people were PC players and Xbox One, and there were some PlayStation players in there as well. But there were some of them who actually had a decent to a lot of followers. Most of them, of course, were lower tier people with not a lot of followers, but still, it was kind of funny that even the people with a lot of followers, they were like, "Oh, I didn't know." I'm like, "Well, take it down." So it was really interesting, being a part of that group, and it was actually fun. It was just trying to, finding people and like, "Oh, found another one. Oh, found another one." And it doesn't look like he's doing it. It doesn't look like he's doing it on his own accord. He challenged us, bam. And it was really fun, rolling with those people. So, but still, people should learn that NDA. They should look at it closely, because if if you are caught breaking it, some companies, they might take you off a list of, well, we don't want this person coming back, getting invited anymore because they were spewing out content illegally. And, yeah, it has happened. Sometimes companies have a list of people that they can trust or that they can send, and if they screw up, then they won't be reinvited for any future game releases under that company. So, you know, just be smart, people. Yeah, I know the NDA rules, when you accept them, it's kind of like a small speed bump on a grand highway here, but usually has important things. Even you can check out usually the game's community forums. They'll give people a heads up saying, hey, don't record, don't post up, don't stream any content until this date, because again, the technical beta, nothing was supposed to be out until the closed beta starts, and then you can, do whatever you want, basically. But it is really important, guys. You should follow the rules, and if not, it's only going to hurt you. Like as last night, people's channels were getting banned on Twitch for a period of 24 hours, and it was kind of hilarious, where they were kind of either openly challenging Ubisoft officials, or just too confused, or just they were kind of lazy to even click the link stating that they can't do that on both the official Twitter forum for Ubisoft or the Ubisoft forums. So that's it for today. I hope you folks enjoyed some Rainbow Six Siege content here, and post down in the comment box of what you think of the Rainbow Six Siege closed beta going on right now, or what you think of the NDA or non-disclosure agreement rules for technical for betas or alphas of video games. That's it for today here on the Geek Panda, signing out. So remember, stay geeky, my friends.